of us forget. It has left us much in debt. A favor from the Lord received, since which our spirits hath been grieved. Marked by the unerring hand, thus in his book our record stands. Who can tell the vast amount placed to each of our accounts? But while we owe the debt in love, we will for this charge. As poor and selfish sin or sin, what can we do to justice pay? Trembling last, for life is past, and into prison you may be cast. But happy is the believing soul, Christ for you has paid the whole. We have this New Year's morning called you by your name and disturbed you from your rest, but we hope no harm by the same. So as we ask, come and tell us your desire, and if we feel your desire, our guns and pistols they shall fire. Since we hear of no defiance, we shall hear the art of sounds, and people trigger and powder burn. You shall hear each roaring gun. O daughters of righteousness, we will rise, warm our eyes and bless our hearts, for the old year's gone and the new year's come, and for good luck we'll fire guns.
Tonight on the Wise News Network, we have a special treat for you, the Cherryville New Year Shooters. I'm Rusty Wise.
And I'm Jermaine Gash.
And we are at the Rudisill Stadium in Cherryville, North Carolina, where the Cherryville New Year Shooters just wrapped up.
Yes.
With some very loud bangs, a lot of smoke, a lot of noise. What did you think about that, Jermaine?
You know what? This was really awesome. This was my first time. What a wonderful experience. It really is a treat, but you definitely want to have earplugs.
Yes, you need earplugs. A little bit about the history. It basically started thousands of years ago over in Europe, and then a lot of the settlers in this area are from German and the European descendants. So a couple hundred years ago, they'd go around shooting their muskets with black powder, just checking on their neighbor, walking from little community to community. And now this is the only place that is still happening in the country.
In the country. Cherryville, North Carolina.
And the event is supposed to ward off evil spirits. Now, I haven't seen any ghosts or evil spirits, and I don't see any on the field.
I don't think I see any either.
Yeah, so it must be working.
It must be working,
now,
thankfully.
if we see a ghost or a spirit, we're probably going to run.
Yeah, or we'll have to bring them back.
Yeah, bring back the shooters.
Yeah, exactly.
But this year, New Year's fell on Sunday, so the Cherryville New Year's shooters moved to Monday. And when January 1st happens on Sunday, then it's moved to Monday.
And they've been going since Sunday night, or I guess it will be Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning at midnight.
At midnight.
And we've been going for close to 19 and a half hours.
No sleep, guys.
Zero sleep.
From location to location.
I've had no sleep. I probably look very drained. I don't know.
You actually don't.
But I've had zero sleep for 24 hours.
Could you tell them a little about your role? here with the shooters?
Yeah, my role, I'm the secretary of the New Year's Shooters. I do a lot of the legwork, the insurance, just the paperwork, a lot of the logistics. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, I can only imagine.
Tremendous amount of work. A lot of red tape, of course. But we have a tremendous help from the community, law enforcement, EMS, Gaston County Schools, allowing us to use Rudisill Stadium. Just a huge support for the communities. All the local officials. It's really a one big community event.
It really is. And as you can see, there were so many people here, and they were all so excited to be a part of tonight.
A little bit about the history of the Cherryville New Year's Shooters and New Year's shooting itself. We actually shot for George Washington, the first president of the United States, in Philadelphia.
Very nice.
And the group was called the Murmurs. And they still have the Murmur Parade in Philadelphia, I think. I'll have to check on that because I'm not 100% sure. But I think they still have the Murmur Parade in Philadelphia, and that's more of the parade. And we used to have musical instruments and said the chant. Now, the chant is kind of mysterious. It's got a little bit of history with John Newton that wrote Amazing Grace.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, John Newton that wrote Amazing Grace, he wrote a poem called Time Steals Away, and part of the chant that Cherryville New Year's Shooters chants or says or cries, however you want to say it, is part of John Newton's poem. That was, I guess, penned in around the late 1700s, early 1800s.
Very nice. Now, do they do any shooting at all up that way now?
No. To my knowledge, the only place that New Year's shooting still happens is in Germany and in Cherryville, North Carolina.
Yeah. Definitely, if you have any questions, message us on social media or message us at newsdesk@wisenewsnetwork.com. And if you have any segment ideas, we love to hear them.
I'm Rusty Wise.
And I'm Jermaine Gash.
For the Wise News Network in Cherryville, North Carolina, where we're scaring off ghosts and witches and that sort of thing. And we haven't seen any, so it's working, I guess.
Well, Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year 2023.